Hi everybody, is anybody there? Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I've come on live especially to celebrate that I did reach my 10 stone award on my birthday. So to all those who wished me good luck, to all those who supported me, to all those who liked all my pictures, thank you very much. Oh, I can't see my comments. Thank you, Abby. Thanks, Whitney. So I have bought myself some balloons. So I've got the 1 and a 0 in helium balloons. And here's my certificate, a lovely teal blue. And I have lost, thank you Donna, I have lost £3 this week. I needed £2.5, so my total loss is now 10 stone and half a pound, and I now weigh 16 stone 7. So thank you all for joining me on my live. I'll just show you the picture I had taken with my consultant. Had a little dance with Alfie when I came home. Hi everybody joining, thank you Lynn. Just a second. Here's a picture I had taken with my consultant. I'll post that up later. So yeah, I'm really pleased that I got my 10 stone award, £3 off. So I smashed it. And it's my 36th birthday today, so I've been utterly, thoroughly spoiled. I've had 3 bunches of flowers, I've had cards, presents, I've had a cake made. Would you like to see the cake that Andrew's made? Here we go. Thank you, Lisa. This is the cake that Andrew's made for me. So I'm going to have a little piece of this later. Lovely, isn't it? I don't think how many sins it is, but I'm just going to have a little slice later on for my 15 sins, because otherwise I've been sin-free today. Anybody just joining? Yes, I did it. 10 stone award. Thank you, Sarah. Here's the certificate. So I've had a really good on-plan week. Thank you, Helen. Can't wait to see you at SlimCon. I've had a really good week. I've been filming a food diary, except I've forgotten to film my tea tonight because I got so carried away. So I'm going to have to put a little explanation on. Thank you, Susan. Put a little explanation on about how I've forgotten to film my tea, but I'm sure people will understand. So I bought myself some balloons from the card factory. I've had a really good on-plan week. I've really stuck to it this week. Not that I ever don't, but when me and Andrew went to Bridlington, and we went to a hotel on the seafront for lunch, they all had roast dinners and puddings, and I had a chicken salad and strawberries and Diet Coke. So I felt really good to be able to resist the roast dinners. I just wanted this award so much, and that is what you have to do. And yeah, I've lost £3 this week, which is a good result for me. What you have to remember is it's consistency that counts. Thanks, Jem. It's not about willpower, Whitney, it's about a choice. What do you choose? Do you choose to get a good result on the scales, or do you choose that meal? Make the right choice. Yeah, thank you everyone for all your comments. Keep disappearing. Thank you, Helen. It's because I want the results so much. It meant so much to me to get this 10 stone by my birthday. I've actually been aiming for it I should be reading your comments out actually, shouldn't I? Because they won't be available afterwards. Thank you, Lorraine. It just meant so much to me that I felt like I wanted this award, and I've actually been aiming for 10 stone by my birthday since Christmas. So I've had that overall goal in my mind for over 6 months, and to have achieved it today, I had a little cry after I weighed in. My consultant Sue gave me a really big hug and well done, and I've been sat in group because I'm doing shop a few times. Been doing the shop, so I've been sat in the shop selling hi-fi bars with my balloons behind me. So I think that was a bit funny. I'll show you my book again for those new joiners. Sorry, I now weigh 16 stone 7, having lost 10 stone and half a pound and £3 this week. And if anyone wants proof who hasn't joined me before, wrong way, I started at 26 stone 7.5 pounds. So it's just amazing. I'm so proud and I'm so happy that I've done it. Hannah says, well done, lovely, totally deserved, you're looking amazing. Thank you, Hannah. I've got my balloons from Card Factory. How long has it taken me to lose 10 stone? Since the 7th of April 2016. That's when I first walked into my Slimming World group, and I have not missed a group since. So I would recommend Slimming World to anybody as long as it works. If you work it, it won't if you don't. Lisa says, you look amazing, Debbie. 10 stone is absolutely amazing. Your hard work and dedication has paid off. Love your videos. Whitney says, do you stay for group? Yes, always. I always stay. That is why this video is at 8 o'clock, because I didn't come out of group till gone 7. Yeah, I've had this idea of my balloons for quite a while, although I'm not sure how taking photographs is going to work, but because it won't stay still. But I'm sure Andrew will. Hi, Claire. Andrew will love that task of trying to get a photo with me with my balloons and my certificate. That will be posted up on Facebook shortly. So, does anybody want to see a comparison photo? Haven't got one recently. I don't know if there's anybody new there. That's all the motivation I need to join a group now. Jem, go and join a group, please. What weight do you want to get down to? I am not sure, Whitney. My next target is 15 stone. When I walked into a Weight Watchers group at 17 years old, I was 15.5 stone. What an amazing award to get on your birthday. Great birthday present. Yes, that's definitely Claire. At 17 years old, I went into my first group of Weight Watchers, and I was 15 stone 7 pounds. Sorry, that's somebody ringing me. Thanks, Susie. Yeah, I love my balloons as well. And that is, I'd love to be lighter than that. So my next target is 15 stone, which is another 1.5 stone. So I'd love to achieve that before Christmas. And possibly then after that, if I'm still losing, I'd like to aim for 13 stone 4, which would be roughly half my body weight. Obviously starting at 26 stone 7.5, you can't get an exact half. But I'd love to get to 13 stone 4, but we'll just have to see where this journey takes me. If I can't get that low, then I'll have already had an incredible weight loss and already made a real healthy change to my life. So let's have a look for some photos. Hi, Dad. Can I ring you back in a bit? I'm just talking to someone else. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for my card and check. All right then. Thanks. Bye. That was my dad. Sorry, I had to answer, otherwise I'll just keep ringing. Well done, Claire. I did see that pop up. Put that comment on again, Claire, so I can read it properly. I don't know how to get my comments back up. Here's one of my comparison photos from when I started to... Thank you, Emma. That's probably about a month ago now. When I showed that to someone, so they said, "Oh, I think you've lost weight since then," and that's... No, my dad hasn't even noticed my weight loss because he's a bit funny like that. My dad, so, and he's not really up on all these things. So if I tried to explain to him what I was doing, it'd just be really confusing. So he gets really easily confused and he doesn't understand things like this. So I don't try to explain to him. I don't talk about my dad much because he's like he can be quite poorly. I've lost 5 stone, 7.5, 5 stone to go. I started at 20 stone. Well done, Claire. That's really, really good. There's nothing worse than being over 20 stone. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for your messages. What made me finally want to make a change? Well, if you've watched my Year on Slimming World video, in February 2016, I went to London with my sister and my nephew William. Back pain, yeah, definitely. I still struggle with back pain now, and knee pain. And we went to London Dungeons. And when we got to the end, there's a ride. I think it's called the Drop, I believe. And it's to simulate being hung. So you sit on these seats and you go through a hole in the floor. Yeah, Andrew's here and Alfie is in his bed. Thank you, Catherine. So I try... No, don't worry, Helen. I'll maybe talk about my dad on another vlog in a bit more detail. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, my dad has not really noticed my weight loss because he's not really that type of person. There's Andrew, look. So we got to the end of the dungeons and we were going to get on this ride, and Sarah and William were like, "Oh, get on, you'll be all right." Because I was saying, "Oh, I'll just..." Because they said, "Oh, you can either get on the ride or you can go through this door to the end." And I said, "Oh, I'll just go through the door." But they said, "Oh, get on, try." So I got on and they brought the safety bar down and it hit me on the stomach really, really hard and it wouldn't close. So they asked me to get off. So I had to get off, and I'd been sat on one of the end chairs. So I had to get off and walk past everybody and go through the door. So I wasn't really very happy and my stomach hurt for like 2 days. And then when I came back from there, that was in the February, I started seeing people post, hi all the new joiners. I'll ask him in a minute, Lorraine, what does Andrew think of your weight loss? I saw, after I'd been to London, I saw on Facebook people posting about Slimming World, and they were saying, "Oh, I've lost 1 pound, I've lost 2 pound, I've lost 1 stone," and I just thought I really, really want to give it a try. Jem says, "The dungeons inspired me to lose weight in the courtroom, but they said I was accused of dancing naked in the moonlight." I don't know how I get my comments to stay up, guys. So I didn't see the rest of that comment, Jem, but yeah, it sounds like it inspired you as well. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, it's the greatest birthday present. I've also got loads of 3 bunches of flowers down here from the lovely Carol. The lovely Carol sent me one, and then Andrew ordered a bunch of flowers for me, and they didn't arrive, so they quickly sent out another one, and then the initial bunch arrived. So there's Andrew, look, he's holding the 1. What do you think of my weight loss?
I'm a right one.
Thank you, Joe. I said, why would they embarrass an overweight woman like that? So embarrassing. It is really embarrassing. Whitney says, hey, Andrew.
Hello.
I'm really sorry you suffered that, Jem. Fortunately, I've never really had any negative comments, even when I was really, really big. I might have had a few looks maybe, but I'm a keep myself to myself type of person, so I never really noticed. Thank you, Sophie. Hello, all those joining. If you've got any questions, then please ask. For those just joining, because I see the numbers have gone up, I have reached my 10 stone award. I've bought myself some balloons from the card factory. Thank you, Catherine. Fab weight loss, she says. There's my certificate. And I lost £3 this week. So that takes me to 16 stone 7 and a weight loss of 10 stone and half a pound. I haven't looked at my shiny yet. Lorraine says, you're just a lovely woman and hope you have the best birthday. Thank you, Lorraine. Lovely hearts, Claire. There you go, there's my certificate. It's a lovely teal colour. Do you want to see again the cake from Andrew? I'll show you what I got for my birthday. This is one of them. My lovely cake. I am going to sit down for a slice of this shortly after we finish the live. So it's got butterflies and a cake on the top. Thank you so much, Gemma. That's amazing. Deborah says, well done, Debbie, so pleased for your happy birthday. Thank you. I got some clothes. Andrew got me some clothes, and he also got me a lovely bunch of flowers. I know you can't see that properly, but there you go. I need to put them in a vase. Here he is, look. He's famous. It's Alfie's birthday soon as well. Next Thursday will be the... Alfie says hi. Next Thursday will be the 4th year anniversary of when we rescued him from Jerry Green's dog rescue. We had a little dance, didn't we? Hayley says, hi Debbie, I think you're such an inspiration to all of us who are trying to lose weight. I have lost half a stone and I lost a pound and I wish you a very happy birthday. Well done, Hayley. I'm sorry if I get any of your names wrong. The comments are disappearing as quick as they come up. Whitney says, bet Andrew is so proud of you, Debbie. I think he is. It was my 2 hours birthday yesterday. She was 5. Esther says, delighted for you, Debbie. You are my inspiration. I have 5 stone, £3 lost, another 2 to go. Well done, Esther. You can do it. I didn't get to read the rest of your comment, Esther, but I can. But thank you very much. It's not his 4th birthday. It's about 12, but we've had him 4 years, so probably 13 now. He loves being the star of the show. Oh, he's heavy though. I think he's about 2 stone. He's just under 12 kilos. So if anybody knows how much that is in stone, that is how heavy Alfie is. Just under 12 kilo. So I think that's about it, guys. Has anybody else got any questions? Do you still want to see a vlog on Saturday now you all know the results? Let me know below. Your chihuahuas weigh £6. Well, you think of that every time you get to £6 weight loss, Whitney. Because I tell you what, when Alfie was stung on his paw, this was before I lost weight. I had to carry him from the General round the corner to home, and it was really, really heavy, and that's about 2 stone. People are confirming now that it's just under 2 stone. So I have lost 5 Alfies. Yeah, Sarah's just come up with it now. I have a dog called Alfie. He's a golden retriever who weighs 42 kilograms. Wow, Hayley. I bet you couldn't carry him. Well, I'll have to think of something to talk about then, won't I? Because I've said it all today. Yeah, I have lost my 11-year-old nephew who weighs 9 stone. I've lost my sister's best friend who is also, I think she's 8 stone 13 or something. I have lost my mum who weighs 9 stone 5. I think Kylie Minogue is under 10 stone. I'm sure there's more celebrities out there. There's a few young girls at Andrew's work who weigh 7 and 8 stone. So to think of losing that amount of weight is unbelievable.
And you've nearly lost me.
Yeah, Andrew says I've nearly lost him, but I haven't because I've got quite a way to go. Unless he joins Slimming World with me and loses this stone that he said. It sounds like you are really irresponsible losing people. Yeah. Andrew's been saying he wants to lose a stone all the time I've been on Slimming World, and he's never done it. So thank you, Deb. Deb says so proud and happy for you, Debbie. Well, I'm really, really happy as well. And that is why this is what you've got to look for. This is when you're faced with a choice. This is what you've got to look at. You've got to look at that next award, that next certificate, that next number in your book. Doesn't have to be an actual stone, you know, like 10 stone, 9 stone, 8 stone. You can be looking for getting into the next stone bracket. Just set those little targets for yourself. And every time you're getting a foster dog this weekend. Good luck, Donna. Every time you're faced with challenges, think of that feeling of when you go on the scales and get a really good result. Yeah, he does love his chocolate treats too much. That's right, Joe. When you go on the scales and you get a good result, you will step off and you will feel amazing. So during the week when you've got a choice to make, then think of that feeling and think of that next award that you're aiming for. And think of that next clothes size. I joined 2 weeks ago, I've lost half a stone, so please, just another 9 to go. £9 or 9 stone, Erin. Well done. Anything, your dreams can be achieved if you stick to it. I promise, stones. I'm an inspirational, thank you, Vicky. You can achieve it. If you work it, it will work for you. I'm trying to lose at least 3 stone. Well, Hayley, it might come off a bit slower for you as you are lighter than me. But if you really want it enough, then it will happen. You have to want it. You have to want it enough to say no to those treats, to those things that you shouldn't be having. Yeah, your comments were, yeah, my iPad is landscape. Thanks, Lucinda. I can't change it now because it's all set up. I'll know that if I go live again next time. Yeah, so that is what I would say to you. When I get a bad week, like last week, I had a maintain and I hadn't done anything different to deserve that result. But what happened to me is I came home and I was on plan. No treat night, no thinking, oh, damn, I've had a maintain, so I'm going to eat something I shouldn't be eating. I was on plan. I always am on plan. And I know people don't agree with this on and off plan idea. It's about the consistency. It's what you do every week that counts. So I follow the plan every week, and that is how I get the results I get. So some weeks I have a maintain, but it will show the following week. So what's that quote that I put on? Let me try and find that quote. I'm getting really warm now, guys. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. And I can't emphasise to you enough how that is true for me. Sometimes your body needs to take a minute before moving onward, and maintain is still a good thing in my book. That is really true, Jem. I always have a Saturday off after weigh-in, but I only lose a pound a week. That's what may happen to, if it's what works for you, Lorraine, and you're happy with it, then that's great. There's Andrew again. You keep me on plan, so I want to thank you. It's you doing it, Catherine. You're doing that yourself. Told you that you would do it. Thank you, Linda. What was I saying? I keep losing my track trying to keep up with these comments. I've had unexpected gains as well of £2, £2.5, and then I've gone on the following week to have a £6 loss, and I haven't really done anything different on those 2 weeks. So what I would urge you to do is be consistent. And for me that means sticking to plan, 15 sins, 1 healthy A, 1 healthy B, and occasional treats. You would make a great consultant. Everyone would want to join your class. Well, unfortunately or fortunately, I'm very, very happy in my current job, and I've got a long way to go if I want to get a target at Slimming World. Do you know what, honey? You are such inspiration, and I love your videos because they keep me motivated and inspire me to keep going. Do you eat most of the same things every week? Heading off for a shower. All right, Sarah, thanks for joining, and thank you for your messages. I do actually eat similar things each week, but I have different breakfasts, mostly using my Healthy Extra B. You will see this, what's coming up in my meal, my food diary. You'll see what I eat. I make the most of those free foods. Try and make them all. Try and use the filling foods like the potatoes and rice. There are some other older food diaries down in my channel, Jem, if you want to check them out. As I say, I've forgotten to film my evening meal today, so that's gone a bit wrong, but never mind. But yeah, I'm just gobsmacked. So yeah, I have a different breakfast every day, but it's using my B choice. I'll have things like savoury rice, tomato soup, jacket potatoes, eggs and bacon, all with the 3rd speed, and my breakfast has always got speed food added to it. For tea, I'll have things like potato and carrot chips. How long did it take you? I joined Slimming World on the 7th of April 2016. I'll show you my book again, just to prove that I have lost 10 stone. 7th of April 2016, starting weight 26 stone 7.5. And the reason I am open about my weight is to help all of you ladies out and gents out there who are at a weight similar to mine, because I know not everybody talks about their starting weight, but I am open and willing to talk about it, because if I'd been able to find somebody who was my weight, thank you, Lisa. Lisa says, well done on your live video, your confidence has really progressed. If I'd been able to find somebody who had been my weight and they told me they'd lost 10 stone, then I would have done whatever they'd done. So this is why I'm open about my weight. And this week's result is minus £3, so I now weigh 16 stone 7, and my total loss is 10 stone and half a pound. So really I've just squeezed it in, just squeezed that 10 stone award. Thanks, Diane. Fantastic. Well done, you. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there because I really want to tackle a cup of coffee and some cake, as I'm sure you'd agree. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going to eat it all. I'm going to eat either a quarter or a half of it. I'll see how I feel. I have got all my 15 sins and I have got a few spare sins from the last week. Thank you, Andrea. I'm just about to go now so I can eat my cake. I'm going to eat a quarter or a half of it. I'll see how I feel. I'm going to get some photos taken and post them all up on the Facebook pages and Instagram. If you've got any comments, leave them below because I'll still be able to answer them. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you've not come over to my channel before, then check some of my videos out below. I've got food diaries, weekly vlogs, recipes and some lifestyle stuff. So if you're new to me, then please check me all out, Debbie on Slimming World. Thank you so much for joining me and I will hopefully see you at the weekend.